Xavi Simons makes transfer preference clear as Man City eye Chelsea. Hijack Chelsea have been linked with a move for RB Leipzig. Star Xavi Simons all summer long, but saw a switch called into question with fresh interest from one of their Premier League rivals, RB Leipzig. Star Xavi Simons is still prioritising a move to Chelsea, despite growing interest from elsewhere. Chelsea have been eyeing the Dutchman for the majority of the summer, with a £60 million switch touted. But the Blues' plans were thrown into doubt over recent days, with rival clubs also plotting a swoop for Simons. Premier League rivals Manchester City were credited with an interest, while German giants Bayern Munich are also keeping tabs on him as they attempt to find a replacement for Kingsley Coman, who has completed a move to Saudi outfit Al Nassr. Fortunately for Chelsea, it appears that Simons' own wishes could go a long way in deciding his immediate future. According to ESPN, the 22-year-old has informed Leipzig Chiefs that he only wants to explore a move to Chelsea. The German club's head coach Ole Werner recently spoke out on Simons' future and admitted that it was business as usual. He said, "Xavi has had a good training camp despite all of the news swirling around him. He's proven that in the friendly matches. As long as he is here, he is part of the team and can be a very important part. In that respect, I am planning normally with him." Simons would become Leipzig's second big money sale to a Premier League club this summer, following Benjamin Sesko's move to Manchester United. Meanwhile, he would also become Chelsea's 9th signing of the summer, albeit Enzo Maresca remains dissatisfied, having requested a new defender following Levi Colwill's long-term injury. Speaking ahead of this weekend's Premier League opener versus Crystal Palace, the Italian said, "I think we need a central defender. We are looking for an internal solution, but as I said, the club know exactly what I think." He added, "We have a fantastic squad. We are happy with the squad we are, no doubt. But we said many times that when the window is open, anything can happen." Chelsea have also been linked with Manchester United misfit Alejandro Garnacho. Meanwhile, a move to Man City always seemed unlikely for Simons given Pep Guardiola's complaints that his squad was too big. "Too many people," he said. "It's not about Eddie Edison. Today there was no Rodri, Phil, Kovacic, Savinho and Josko. On the bench we had Nathan Ake and Gundo Ilkay Gundogan. I like a deep squad to compete in all competitions, but I don't want to leave players at home. It's not healthy. You cannot create a good vibe or atmosphere to compete. The club has known about it since last season, but the situation is what it is. In the next 2 weeks, people will talk with players and agents to find a solution. We have to reduce the squad because it will be difficult to sustain the vibe of the team." The arrival of Magnez Akliouche and Gianluigi Donnarumma at Manchester City. It was a cool Manchester morning, the kind where the mist rolled low across the Etihad campus, giving the complex a sense of quiet anticipation. Inside the sprawling training ground, 2 new arrivals were about to set foot on a journey that could reshape their careers and Manchester City's future. Magnez Akliouche, the highly talented French midfielder, had just walked through the glass doors, wide-eyed and visibly moved by the moment. At only 22, he carried the flair and elegance of a modern playmaker, a footballer blessed with agility, vision and daring creativity. His hair still damp from the rain outside, he clutched his City training kit as if it were a crown jewel. Beside him towered Gianluigi Donnarumma, the Italian giant who had commanded Paris Saint-Germain's goal for years. The 6'5" goalkeeper was already a European champion with Italy, a veteran at only 26, and now he had chosen Manchester as his new fortress. His calm, stoic demeanour contrasted with the youthful excitement radiating from Akliouche. Yet behind his composed face, there was a fire. He knew this was a chance to prove himself on the biggest stage in England. They were led into the main conference room where Pep Guardiola was waiting. Pep was already deep in thought, studying tactical diagrams scattered across the table. When he noticed the 2 men entering, his expression softened into a warm smile. "Bienvenidos," Pep greeted, switching seamlessly into French. "Welcome, Magnez." Then he turned to Donnarumma. "Benvenuto, Gigio." Both players responded with respectful nods, but Pep motioned for them to sit. He wasn't just welcoming them to a club, he was about to welcome them into his vision. Pep's words of philosophy. Pep leaned forward, eyes intense, hands clasped tightly together. "You are not just here because of talent," he began. "Talent is everywhere. You are here because I believe you can understand what it means to be part of Manchester City. Here, it is not about one star, it is about the constellation." He turned to Akliouche first. "Magnus, I have watched you at Monaco. The way you turn, the way you see space before it exists, it reminds me of Iniesta when he was young. You can give rhythm to the game, but rhythm alone is not enough. Here, you must learn to control tempo, when to accelerate, when to breathe. If you do this, you will become more than just a creative player. You will become the heartbeat of Manchester City's future." Akliouche nodded, almost overwhelmed by the comparison. His hands clenched into fists under the table, determination flowing through him. Then Pep's gaze shifted to Donnarumma. His tone became firm. "Gigio, you are already one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Your size, your reflexes, your bravery, they are known everywhere. But at City, the goalkeeper is not just the last line. He is the first playmaker. Edison gave us this. Now I want you to bring your own version. I want you to be comfortable with the ball at your feet, to break lines, to start attacks. You will not only save goals, you will create them." For a moment, Donnarumma looked thoughtful. He had been criticised in the past for his distribution, but here Pep was not just demanding improvement, he was offering belief. Pep rose from his chair and walked toward the tactical board, moving magnets across the surface. "Imagine this," he said, gesturing with energy. "We build from the back. Donnarumma receives under pressure, he does not panic. He finds Rodri. Rodri turns, finds Phil Foden. Foden slips to Akliouche between the lines. In 2 passes, we are in the final third. This is what I dream." The room was silent. Both players could feel the magnitude of Pep's vision. "Manchester City is not satisfied with what we have won," Pep continued. "We want more. We want to dominate football, not just play it. And for that, I need both of you. Magnus, your creativity. Gigio, your courage. Together with this team, you will help us build a dynasty that people will talk